So I successfully managed to use one of the £1 Transpennine tickets. So it came from Edinburgh down to Carlisle, where I'm probably going to head either to Hadrian's Wall or to the Eden Valley. Just deciding just now, and I'm sure there will be some sort of park run involved at some point on this trip. So here's the map of the famous Settle Carlisle Railway. What I might do is jog down to Armathwaite, which is just here, and then jump on the train back. I think to do the whole route I'd probably rather a bit more time, because I'd really like to get off and see the viaduct and different things, which I've kind of seen during different walks in the past. So let's go get started. So just in Carlisle, trying to find the start of the trail, which is always the most difficult bit of doing anything. It's just so hard to find the start. So just taking a little wander, playing around a wee bit with my maps, and let's see if I can find where to get started. So found the River Eden, first bit of the journey, and seems to be some works along here. So I'm just going to kind of keep on this path for a bit, and then hopefully it should get a bit easier to follow this route. Otherwise there's no way I'm going to make it before nightfall. Let's see how it goes. By some sort of miracle I managed to find the start of the trail out of Carlisle. So now running this cute little path just at the side of a golf course. Leaving the River Eden for a little bit. Most of it's been like this, just a little path through a field, and the sun is out, so now I'm too hot. So I managed to re-find the path I was on by climbing over this, as it had become a bit of a river down there, so hopefully the route will get slightly easier from now on. Just coming through a little village called Scotby. Cute little place with a village hall, parish centre, that's Nightingale Court over there. So come a little further than Carlisle than that, because the route was a bit messy. I'm heading towards Wetherall. There is a route down there, but I'm going through the town here, hopefully on kind of smaller, just a small pavement route just now. Wow, the route is so muddy. I tried this online, but I've never seen anything quite like it. This is the low level mud. There's much worse. Just in Wetherall, which is rather nice. There's a nice little kind of post office shop, so I was going to have a coffee, but the weather's changed, and yeah, it's kind of raining and really cold all of a sudden, so I reckon I should make some progress. This progress has been so slow in the mud, honestly. Let's keep going. Wetherall Church, and bell's just rung. I have no idea what time it is. I feel as if I've been running for about 200 hours. Let's hope I make the train before nightfall. Some information about Wetherall. It says it was part of the Scottish Kingdom of Strathclyde until the Normans took control in 1092. The village was on the edge of Inglewood Forest, a huge tract of woodland used for hunting. Over the centuries, much of this was cleared for agriculture. With the coming of the railway in the 19th century, Wetherall was regarded as a desirable place to live, with local industrialists building imposing mansions along the river and around the village green. Thought it looked nice, and there is a viaduct just along here, built in 1834, carries the Carlisle to Newcastle Railway over the River Eden. A footbridge was later added so the parishioners of Great Corby could walk to Wetherall Church rather than cross the river by ferry. The church dates from the 16th century, with the tower rebuilt in Victorian times. Quite a lot of interesting things around Wetherall. Eden River now. And you can see some of the big houses around here. This bit's lovely. A little path just beside the river with some trees. Let's hope it stays like that. Here we have Castle with some incredible sandstone kind of steps and a cascade which was built around 1720 by Thomas Howard after his great tour of Italy. He must have come back inspired. This bit is absolutely beautiful. Popped in to see the old caves. There's the river below us. So many engravings on them. Totally missed this sign. I went away along this road, so annoying. So hopefully find the path again. What this trail's like. It's either deep mud which is super slippy or like paths that are kind of washed away. It's bizarre. So after hours of mud over my feet, just found a little bit that's slightly more solid. I'm not going to do it, but I basically want to kiss the ground. This has been so hard. Mud, water, trees all over the path that are impossible and slippy stuff, and the only person I met was bleeding from his hand and said euphemistically, there are a few nice bits, right, I better go, and I'm not even going to be able to make this train by nightfall. So now I've somehow ended up on the wrong side of this fence which I can't get across, so it's got barbed wire. Arg! At least the ground's slightly better. So I managed to climb a fence and then go underneath the gate, so I seem to be back on the trail for a bit, which is nice. Here's some information about the River Eden. It's one of the cleanest rivers in England, renowned for wildlife which includes otters, ospreys, herons, kingfishers and salmon. The Settle to Carlisle Railway, which was opened in 1875, passes through some of the most spectacular countryside in England. Tells you a bit about the red sandstone cliffs, which were created under desert conditions around 290 million years ago. So quite a lot. There's some giant sequoias here, some sweet chestnuts, there's squirrels, badgers and birds. I've made it to Armathwaite, so now I'm going to go and get the train back to Carlisle. I've ended up getting the train 2 hours later than what I thought, because this trek was so nuts today. Not trek, run. Yeah, so not too far now to Armathwaite. Should be just a mile. That's one of the viaducts which the railway goes over. So what we have here is one of my favourite things, the village shop. This one is a particular highlight in village shops. Here's somebody just coming to the village shop. What a great shop! What a wonderful shop! It's absolutely lovely. So I've just come off the famous Carlisle Settle train. I just came from Armathwaite to Carlisle. Armathwaite was such a cute little town. It's so nice. It's got a lovely, the river flows in there. I didn't quite have enough time because the next train was 2 hours later and my feet are so wet that they kind of need a bit of TLC. And I was chatting to a lovely guy that works in the Fox and Pheasant. It's pie night tonight down there, so I'm unfortunately going to miss this. But actually, how nice is Carlisle Station? Look, here we have like loads of books. It's just really nice, a lovely little coffee cart. It's just a super cute station. Some reflections on that run today. Don't do it. 15 miles, it was the hardest 15 miles I think I've ever done. Most of it had mud over my feet. A lot of the path is completely eroded, so you're slipping down into the river. That river is mighty. People kayak down it because it's so fast. So I probably think maybe if you're going to do that, do it when the weather's nice, because today it was really tough. But I'll probably look back in it and say it was absolutely the best of fun, because that's the way these kind of adventures go. At the time they feel terrible, but then later you think, wow, that was a fun adventure. So back in Carlisle and working out what to do now. Allegedly the best fish and chips and freeze. Haven't eaten all day, so this will be nice.